Hey everybody, that's nice to be back. Vince is busy. I'm going to throw this on, so we're not going to be back till normal until next week. He had a bunch of things come up with that, the auction license and the sale, and I had a whole lot of personal stuff that come up, so we're trying to get back to normal. By next week we should be. Hey, I wanted to show you something I picked up today. This is really a nice piece. It doesn't look like much when you first look at it, but this is a rounding board. It's about 4 feet long, about 3 feet tall, and it's all hand carved. The guy that I bought it from said it comes from a gallery out of Chicago, and they use this on a carousel, a jetty, that was put up every week. He said 1870s, I'm not so sure of that. It is very old. I was guessing more like the 80s, 90s, or the turn of the century. I don't know a lot about carving, so I'm going to have to find out. I've researched it a little bit, and I know I didn't get hurt. I paid $100 for it. And met a real nice guy. Him and his family were having a sale, and his friends, and they gave me pretty good deals. I couldn't turn this down because I liked it. That's the American flags on top. Red, white, and blue. And there's a few pieces missing, but they restore them. These are like, this goes on top of the carousel as it goes around. And the pieces on the back, the hardware, looks like it's hand forged. The piece that you stick into the frame so it holds it up. And then somebody had added, years later, they had added those little keys in the back that they use on the modern carnival stuff to put it together. But this is pretty nice stuff. I really like it. And it's kind of round, it's a rounding board. And the same people that carved all the different carousel horses. Like Herschel and all the big names. And if it's that old, it has to be one of the big carvers, that's for sure. But anyway, that's called a rounding board. We'll find out what it's like. I'm going to sell that at Vince's. As soon as I find out what it's worth. I don't know what it's worth. Anyway, that same guy sold me a whole bunch of these knives. Those right there were Imperial. And they were a quarter a piece. They've never been used. The bone-handled ones you see right there, they're from the 60s. Real low numbers, too. Imperial and Western, yeah, Imperial and Western. Anyway, they're pretty neat. And then I got a couple of jihad knives. They've got, these are Arabic, Middle East. And they're older. He had some pretty neat old stuff there, too. Now, those are just regular old junk knives. But those for a quarter a piece, I was really, really tickled with them. And then there's some old wooden decoys. Everybody likes wooden decoys. If you don't, you'll like the price on them, that's for darn sure. That one's I like that one right there. It's pretty cool. And there's a piece right there. I'm sure that, I haven't looked at it, but I'm sure that's a repo. I bought that over there too, where I got the carnival piece. And a real one like that's $200-300, $400, or sometimes they ask more. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds is any kind of lobby card or movie poster is really good. Then I got a couple of nice oak boxes right there. Those are solid oak boxes. They used them for storage years ago. And that's a box full of pulp Vietnam books from the 60s and 70s. Some of those book pretty high, kind of surprised me, but they're nice. And then there's one hardback book too. And I got that for $5. Oh, by the way, that box of books was $2. I think there's 40 of them in there. That's a Coleman stove right there you're looking at. I got that for $5. I thought that was a real good buy too. Who knows? Nobody knows for sure what's going to happen. But I'll tell you what. That carving, I just like that. And I'll let you know what that sells for. We're going to keep an eye on it, okay? Yeah, Vince and I should be back to normal next week, I hope. We miss doing these once a week. But the real world calls, sometimes. Hey, thanks for watching this, everybody. Thank you. Bye.